How's it going, everybody? Driver53 here, and today we're going to be taking a look at when you need to apply your herbicide if you're going to be using herbicide as your weed preventer. You can also take them out with a weeder, but I know a lot of players really like to use herbicide because it's one pass, it's quick, it's easy, and you're done. I've been doing a lot of other testing, taking a look at what processes and when you need to do those processes to get the absolute best yield. I'm going to be releasing that video later this week, and I wanted to go ahead and get this one to you right now because I feel like it's important and you guys should know and start using this. If you want to be notified when that video or any other video for Farming Simulator 22 comes out here from me, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. Alright, so let's talk about weeds. What we have here is the stage 2 weeds. And you know that because they've got flowers on top of them. There's also a first stage of weed, and that's just going to be when they're barely poking up through the ground. They're kind of hard to see sometimes because the crops are coming up at the same rate, but they are going to be present. They look really just like this, spread out through the whole thing. And what I've done here is testing to show all the different stages of your weeds. If you apply the herbicide at that time, what type of yields you're going to get. So I'm going to go ahead and show you this chart right here. And as you can see, the first one is weeds turned off. I wanted to know how much yield I was going to get out of my field if I didn't have weeds turned on at all. And we know that with base game, you are going to go ahead and get the yield increase if you have your weeds turned off. So I wanted to add and give you this data right here. It's 2,913 liters is what we were able to get off of the field. The next line you can see here is weeds on, no herbicide, and I wanted to show this data next because this shows both ends of the spectrum. You've got weeds completely off, where you're not going to have any yield loss at all, and then you've got weeds on with no herbicide, so this is the full maximum you're going to lose if you don't take care of your weeds. As you can see, it's 2,492, so it's a little bit over 400 liters here just on this little bit of property that you can see that we got a loss on. I mean, you magnify that over a really big field and that could be quite a bit, like thousands of dollars, really, it is. So the blue line here, you can see that this is herbicide spraying at the first stage of weeds. So what I did here is I waited until the weeds actually appeared before I sprayed for the first time. I didn't have to come back a second time. One spraying was enough for this. And as you can see, the total of my yield was 2,746. So I did get a benefit from the spray, but I did get a yield loss also. The yellow line here, you can see that this is the herbicide at the second stage of weeds. So I did the same thing. I applied it one time only, but I waited until the weeds were really tall and there was flowers on top. That's whenever I applied the herbicide here. And as you can see, the yield was actually less. It was 2,663. So what that means is you are getting a penalty if you have the weeds present in your field whenever you do the spraying. I don't know if it's because the weed kind of sticks around or if you're getting a little bit of herbicide onto the plant so it kills it like that. I don't know the exact reason, but I do know that the sooner you apply your herbicide, the better your yield is going to be. And right here, here is proof of that. I applied herbicide directly after the planting. Nothing was showing at all. And as you can see, we got 2,913. That is the exact same yield as if we had weeds turned off. I had zero loss at all if I applied the herbicide directly after putting the seeds in the ground. So now it does make a difference whenever you apply your herbicide. I find that very, very interesting, and I can't wait to see what they do with this when precision farming comes out. And I wanted to go ahead and share this information with you guys because I know a lot of you are using herbicide to control your weeds if you're using weeds. And I thought that you needed to know that if you wait till your weeds appear, then you are going to get a loss. So let me know down in the comments below what you guys think of this. Is it quite interesting that you have to apply before anything appears so that you don't lose some of your yield? But that's going to be it, everybody. If you enjoyed the video, go and give me a thumbs up. If you want to stay up to date on all my future videos here for Farming Simulator 22, consider hitting that subscribe button. And if you do, make sure you hit the notification bell too. Have a great day, night, evening, everybody. Until next time, this is Driver53, signing off.